see, what happens is a lot of women out here are not aware of what they're doing. And so they continue to do these things that you might feel sorry for them for. Like all the complaint, oh, I can't find a man and this shit is messed up and I had this fucked up thing going on and blah, 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 blah. The reason why you hear all these sob stories and the reason why women are in the situations they're in is because, truth be told, what happens is this, like, you know, a lot of women, they have enough game to fuck with a sucker, meaning they have enough game to manipulate a weak man.
Right.
They don't have enough game to sustain or attract a man with game. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is they really want the man who has game. They want that actual man who's on point, who's a provider, who's a guy who's a leader, who's a guy who knows where he's going. They want to keep that guy, but because the lady's game is weak, she doesn't know how to keep him, because in order to keep that guy, she has to do one thing, is submit, meaning be a part of the mission. But the problem is this, because women are so caught up in just the feels, they're so caught up in how they're feeling, and they just make the moves based off how they're feeling and on some other bullshit. They continue being into that cycle. Once they come to the realization, like, oh shit, wait a second, I gotta fucking follow a man. I gotta believe in this man. I gotta actually submit to this man. Then and only then they'll actually have the thing that's gonna benefit them. Right? So right now they're going through a bunch of shit that's not benefiting them. And then they talk to all of these guys in the Simps, and then the Simps is feeling sorry for them. And all the Simps is saying is, oh, girl, I would never do that to you. I would be anything you want and I will do anything for you, which within itself is not good for her anyway, because you're basically trying to follow her. Right. You see what I'm saying? But and this is the whole problem. See, the reason why guys will feel sorry for the women or try to simp for them or save them to an extent is because these guys are just they're basically pedestalizing the woman, right? But see, the thing is that it's not to feel sorry for her. It's like what you were saying, is that you be the best guy or best man that you are, because when that woman recognizes that that's the guy and that she needs to submit, then there's nothing to feel sorry for, because she has that man there.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But see, the thing is that you have to step back and you know, have her, she has to realize it on her own. And this is the issue, where this is why, for example, when you're dealing with a woman, this is why sometimes you have to charge her to the game and tell her to fall back, and you got to fall back and say, listen, I'm over here doing this. When you're ready to do this thing I'm doing, then come back to me. You see what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen is that I'm going to have to leave you in the dust. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're not ready, then you're going to be left in the dust. And then the man is not going to feel sorry for her, because he understands that if she actually wanted to level up, she got to be here. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not going to feel sorry for you, because you know what you got to do to level up, but you're just choosing not to, or either you're choosing not to, or you're ignorant and don't know. But either way, you're not leveling up. And so I'm not going to feel sorry for you. The only people that's going to feel sorry for you is the Simps who are trying to pedestalize you in the first place.
Right.
And it's terrible how that happens. So a lot of times what happens is women get into their own fuckery because they haven't been enlightened enough to understand that they need to follow a fucking man. It's that simple.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, and I always go, there's so much game in the Bible, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know some people, they're not religious like that, but again, I always say that a man is the closest thing to God.
Right.
On earth. Like in our reality, a man is the closest thing to God. Because when you really take a look at the way that we, build and we create structure, we create sperm, which is the life force, right?
Right.
We use the egg to incubate and develop, but it's the sperm that has the life force. Like the egg don't move, but the sperm does. Right. So it's us who creates life, right? So we're literal creators. So the thing with women is that fuck, I had it, but I lost it. So the thing with women, Creators, life force. That's what I was saying. Damn it! I can't believe I fucking.
No, you know, wait, hold on. Something popped in my head while you were saying all that.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll come back to you. But this is the thing. See, what happens is this. It's crazy. So when you think about it, right? If you ever try to explain something to your chick or explain something to a woman and she don't really get it, and you're coming from a place of leadership, or it could be something simple. You could say, listen, don't walk in front of me here because I got to be in front of you just in case some shit pop off or blah 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 blah. And then she might be looking at you like, but why? Like, I don't understand. But like, she might think that at first and just don't understand, but you're trying to explain it to her, but she can't understand it from your perspective. Right. And so what happens is that a lot of times she doesn't even necessarily need to understand. She just needs to trust in you that you know what the fuck is best for the situation. And then therefore she will be okay. You see what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I was trying to get to. It is the old adage in the Bible of leaning on your own understanding and that being like a sin.
Right. Because
there are things that God understands that you don't.
Exactly. That's right. You see what I'm saying? Bro, I was literally talking